And there's a bunch. 2 weeks ago, I went to my local thrift store, Found and Cherished, and they mentioned they had a bunch of games come through, and they let me get a sneak peek. And what I saw made my heart start racing, man. They had a Super Nintendo complete in box. It has taken them 2 weeks to sort through all the stuff, so I know there is some good stuff. I just hope that the price is reasonable and I am able to get it. So today is going to be a busy day because I also have a Whatnot stream scheduled in a couple hours. So I have to go there and purchase all that stuff and then come back and set up the stream. So without further ado, let's hop in the car and go find out what's in that box, baby.
How do you spell crazy? G-E-N-I-U-S. How do you spell pay me?
Thank you.
How you doing, Zayden?
Hey.
This is a list of what's in the box.
Okay.
I'll let you peruse over it. But if you want, you know, if there's things you don't want, we can go through that, or you can make me an offer on the whole box. And
Okay.
You know, okay.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, there's 3 controllers in there. I forget what else.
Nice.
Or 2 controllers. That's right. There was only 2 in there. And it did power on. But I mean, I didn't have any other way to check anything else. But it did power on. That was probably the most expensive thing that was on.
Yeah.
I mean, they started at $135 and went up to almost $200.
Gotcha.
I'll let you go through it and let me know when you.
All right. Most Nintendo controllers. Yeah, this is a a lot of stuff in the box.
Yeah, let me grab these out of the way and I have more room.
Okay, cool.
These are just stuff I'm wanting to test. Yeah, there was a whole bunch of stuff in that box.
Legend Guardian, Mario Kart Wii U, Dark Souls, Smart 49. This is and there's a bunch. All right, just to make sure I'm clear on this list. So this is the total for everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything that's listed.
Okay. Would you consider going down to 500 even?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll do it. All right, so here's the box in all its glory. There's definitely some good stuff in there. I did pay up for that box because, like I mentioned earlier, it is very hard to find this kind of stuff nowadays. So I paid a total of $450, which is a lot of less than he was asking of 570 something. I asked him to take it down to 500, and I also had a store loyalty card that he let me use for 15% off, which brought it down to $450. All I can say, it's an amazing haul, but I gotta go in here and set up this Whatnot stream, and then later tonight I'm gonna go through all this Super Nintendo stuff, price it out, and see exactly how much money, if any, I'm gonna make, because once again, I did pay up for it. But we're gonna get to that a little bit later in the video, and I hope you stick around because, like I said, there's some good stuff in there. All right, so the first shirt we're gonna run is this WWE shirt. I believe it's Randy Orton. It's got a little back piece with the little viper. I also want to mention that there is some shirts in the buy it now section for $10. We have Drake, we have Foo Fighters, we have Bad Bunny, Ozuna, Niall Horan. I'm a size large, and this really doesn't look like a size large. This is more like a medium to small. Thank you, Bonehead, for the purchase. It is on the Winnie the Pooh tag with the little bad boy hit right there. Nothing on the back. It's pretty big for an extra large. It is massive. Nike, just a graphic print t-shirt with the basketball in the front there. Another Orlando Magic. Size 48. Penny Hardaway. Penny Hardaway. All right, so I finally got some time to get all the Super Nintendo stuff and all the stuff I got in that box together for you guys. It's later in the day. That Whatnot auction actually went okay. I mean, I do have one piece of advice if you are planning to sell on Whatnot. Don't get on there and start selling stuff for $1, because most of the time you will sell it for $1. The minimum I'm gonna do on a t-shirt is $3. If it doesn't sell, it doesn't sell. But without further ado, let's get to these games. I know that's what y'all want to see. There is a lot that came in that box, and I am super excited to show you. Here it is in all its glory. Let me go ahead and show you the list that he provided for me. It's a pretty thorough list, and as you can see here, he was charging $578 in total. I got him down to $450. So if y'all want to take a screenshot of that and see what I got, go ahead and do that. But let's start with the stuff over here, the not so amazing stuff. I got a bunch of cords for PlayStation, Super Nintendo. There's one Nintendo piece for some reason. I got 4 separate Super Nintendo controllers. These unfortunately are not OEM, but still I could bundle them up. I have 2 other Super Nintendos that I needed controllers, and it is super hard to find these controllers nowadays. So I'm glad I got those in the bundle. This Leap pad does work, and I should be able to get about $45 to $50 for that one. We got some PlayStation 1 controller, well, one PlayStation 1 controller, one off-brand PlayStation 1 controller, a off-brand Mad Catz GameCube controller, as well as the Wavebird. Unfortunately, it did not come with the dongle, which would make the value of this controller $100, but this is still worth about $40. We got 3 VHS sets of Star Wars, and I should be able to get $30 for all 3 of them. I'm going to bundle them up together. And then we have some Wii U games as well as Wii games. This Mario Kart for Wii U, I believe I could get about $20 for. Wii U Zelda The Wind Waker. This is box only. I sold this box before, and I should be able to get about 10. We have 2 Jurassic Park sets. Well, Jurassic Park 3 and then Jurassic Park 1 and 2. I'll probably get about $10 for that, but I think I'm gonna throw them in the DVD player or the Xbox and watch them myself. It's been a while. Wii Draw Studio is not worth anything. Mario Party 9 I think is worth about 20. Legend of the Guardians I think is worth for like 5 to 10, and Dark Souls is worth 10. All right, so all these games right here are worth like $40 to $50. Donkey Kong Country 2 is worth $30. Yoshi's Island by itself is worth $40, about $40. But I have the manual, so I think I should be able to get at least $10 more. Super Smash TV I could get about $45, $50. Arcana I could get about $45, $50. Street Fighter Alpha 2 I should be able to get about $50 to $60. And then all these other games are in the range of $10 to $20. And I have 2 other manuals for Jungle Book and Smart Ball, which would raise their value up just a little bit. But there is a plethora of games. I have Street Fighter 2 twice. I got Super Mario World, NBA Jam, Krusty Super Funhouse, Techno NBA Basketball, Tiny Toons, we got Mario the Machine, one of my favorite games, Aladdin, Final Fight, Mortal Kombat 2 twice, we got Super Solitaire, Williams Arcade Greatest Hit, Tetris Attack, we have Smart Ball and Jungle Book, we have Mario is Missing, Super R-Type, Home Alone 2, which is a great game as well, and then Final Fight. And then we also have PlayStation 1 with the cords, of course, and a Game Shark included, and a fancy little memory card. I'm going to bundle that up with a few games that I already have with the 2 controllers, as well as this adapter. This adapter, I believe it looks like it's brand new in there, but it's still brand new. Is not worth very much. On to the Super Nintendo itself. This is what really sold the deal for me, because I knew that this was somewhat of a special bundle, because it has Super Mario All-Stars in there as well. And this thing, I've seen it sold for like almost $600. Mine box is not in the greatest shape, so I don't think I'm gonna get that much, but I guarantee you I will at least get $400 for this thing. All right, so like I mentioned before, the box is not in the greatest condition, especially the front. I believe this actually happened when they put it in that box, because that box was pretty tight in there. The back side is in pretty good condition, but the front is not in the greatest. But the system itself, I haven't found one in this great of a condition yet, and it's pretty clean, as you can see. A little bit of discoloring, but I think I could use the magic eraser to really clean it up. And I did test the system, and the system works great. It did come with the manual as well as the game that came with it, 1 controller and the AC adapter, as well as the audio video cable. That is not even the greatest find of this whole thing, because this storage container here was not on the list, and this is from 1992, and it goes for a little bit of money. It holds 24 of the cartridges, and it is shaped like a Super Nintendo cartridge. That thing is going for $150. Which just made the deal even sweeter, because I did not know there is a version of that same storage container that is gray like the actual cartridge, and that one goes for almost $200, man. So be on the lookout for that. That is definitely a big bolo, because like that thrift store that I went to people are gonna miss it. But that is why that thrift store is one of my favorite thrift stores to go to, not only because I find good stuff there, but because those people are good people, man. But that's the type of relationship that you're looking for. If you're not talking to these thrift stores, not something like Goodwill or Savers or something, but one of these mom and pop stores that are ran by just normal people, if you're not talking to them about what they're getting and just trying to strike up conversation, you're doing something wrong, because the name of the game is to make relationships with these people so that they could help you out. But that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, make sure to stay on your grind and make that money, baby.